are now entering the intergalactic realm.
Live from New York, it's Intergalactic Ramble.
I'm Hugo.
And I'm Lauren, and this is the #1 podcast in all of the galaxies, all
the worlds and dimensions.
Absolutely. We are
in person. Like, this is us. I feel so much closer to like you and everyone watching. I feel like we're all hanging out in the same room.
This is real. This is real podcaster shit. And so we're in New York City. That's why I said live from New York. That's the SNL theme song. But this isn't SNL. This is our podcast.
Intergalactic Ramble.
Yes.
So
wow. Okay.
A lot has happened, and we do need to talk about a lot.
We have a lot to talk about on the docket today. First thing being that we are simply so happy. Like, we are just having such a happy time. And, like, the way that starting this trip, I was down here. Like, the seasonal depression drained my mental battery down to here. And this trip has already brought it way back up to here. And it's a beautiful thing, and it was much needed.
It really was. You know, I have laughed like I haven't laughed in a very long time. Like, belly laughs.
Belly laughs.
Rotted belly laughs.
We have been laughing nonstop at the most deranged shit. Like there's something wrong. So yesterday we were going to the MoMA and we left our
MoMA.
Yes. The way we have been leaving our apartment as well, our Airbnb at 1:30 p.m. every
The morning is
2 p.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. That's we take our breakfast. We get ready for whatever one plan we have for the day.
The one plan.
Then we come back home.
And then and we feel like we had a full day. But we went to get Starbucks yesterday, our morning coffee at 2:30 before the MoMA, and there was nowhere to sit. So we found this office building, and it was like this beautiful, huge lobby. And because we were meeting our father, Mark, there.
Yeah, our father works a corporate job. We don't really know what it is, but we were waiting for him
in the lobby with our little sandwich and little beverage. And the way we were
expanded our vocabulary.
We were so slap happy that like the people on the security cameras watching us were like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we were slamming our heads down on that table because
wait, we should insert a little bit of the video.
Yeah, we actually made a time lapse because it was just so deranged. But that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't had a good laugh. Like, okay, this is gonna sound extremely sad, but I haven't like laughed in before Paris in like 4 years. Like 4 fucking years. Like, I was like, maybe I'm never gonna fucking laugh again. Like, but the way we have been laughing nonstop every single day, like hard laughs. Like, my cousin came over and she stayed Lena. She stayed with us for like 3 days, and we would just stay up till like 2 a.m. cracking the fuck up at words at mussy, like just like mussy,
and like Britney Spears burping
and wow,
shit, fuck bitch, balls.
Yeah, just absolutely fucked up worms in the brain shit. But while we were in Mark's lobby yesterday, we did come up with some new vocabulary. Like, we invented new words.
Yeah, so we're here to bring you the word of the day, but it's actually two. We have two gifts.
Starting at the root word, like, this is the Latin root word, mussy. That means a mind pussy.
It actually it derives from an even more ancient word in Greece. Ussy.
Yes. And when you add the in front of it, it means mind ussy. So mussy, it's a really, you know what it means. Anyway, so we were sitting at Mark's table cracking up, and we were like,
and then out of nowhere, Lauren is like,
our minds, no, because we at the same time we said like something, and we were like, our minds are the same, like
they're merging.
And I was like, merjussi.
And then she turns, have you ever had a merjussi with someone?
And then Hugo's like, if you had a merjussi, mussy bottle.
I was like, I'd say I'd have like a merjussi with maybe 1-2 people.
And he was like, who would operate?
But you know what?
And I was like, Addison Rae, Lil Shorty the Man.
Yes, but the other word of the day is bombussy.
Bombussy.
Which that's part of my answer. I was like, I think that I personally, 1 to 2 people I've had a more juicy with. But what I have done plenty of times is have a bombussy with someone, which is like when you don't.
I still don't really like totally fully grasp that. I just thought it meant like when you like hate someone and it's like you want to like bomb their mussy.
That's the definition.
Okay. Well, I mean, so like I'm like the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Yeah. And those are the words of the week.
Thank you for tuning into the words of the week.
So what else you want to talk about?
We went
we did get engaged.
Okay, let's talk about that. We got engaged on the streets of New York City. A video will play over this audio. It's so fucking beautiful.
We made a TikTok of it. It went viral.
I did.
It had a total of like 17 views.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay, so we were like seriously. Well, I say serious, but like, is it? We were talking about how Hugo really wants to get a visa and to move here because I'm moving here in the spring, hands down. After these 5 days, I'm like, I'm meant to be here. My soul, my body, my mussy is meant to be here. And Hugo is like, same. And he needs an American visa in order to do that. He needs an American
for the people that
lawyer.
don't know, those are kind of hard to get.
Yeah.
So we're just really studying all our options.
And one option is a green card marriage, where if he marries somebody who's an American citizen, he gets full citizenship here and can live and work here for longer than the 3 months that a visa would allow him. And we were like, fuck it, let's get
hitched.
Let's get the official papers. Let's get put into the government.
You had the ring ready. I didn't even have to do anything.
I did pay for my own engagement ring, which was a little fucked up, but you know
we had an engagement dinner, so it's fine.
We did. We're gonna talk about that engagement dinner, baby. Not yet.
No.
Hold it in.
And then I just
he does as one does
secretly. I spoke to Lena and I was like, hey, can you please capture our very special moment? And we were in the Upper East Side of New York, feeling ourselves.
Yeah, we had just been to Diptyque perfume shop. Oh,
and
baby.
Candle.
And candle shop. We were like riding a high.
We
went I got a sour cream loaf and you got a cookie. Yeah. I ate the sour cream loaf at like 3 a.m. It was so good.
It was incredible. And so it was this intersection of traffic, and what better place to like propose, and in the streets of New York nonetheless.
Baby.
So Lauren was just waiting to
Here,
cross.
you say the story and I'll sing in the background.
Okay. So Lauren was just looking at the other side of the street. She was getting ready to cross. And then I just tap her on the shoulder, and I'm on one knee, next thing I know, and I don't even say anything. She just says, thank you.
Thank you.
And then we hug.
And like we're gonna go to Vegas next, I think, and get like maybe a drag queen can marry us officially.
Hell yeah.
That'd be awesome. That'd be an awesome marriage. One for the books. So we got a little culture in. We did see the American Acting Institute production of Shakespeare's The Tempest, and when I tell you,
I mean, we are also very ignorant when it comes to what The Tempest is about and why.
Hugo's friend Tom and Melia Luis, they live in the city, and we met up with them, and they're both actors and they studied acting, so they brought us to their place's production of The Tempest. And I was like, I mean, I don't really want to see it, Hugo, but then I was like, okay, I kind of want to see it. It's Shakespeare. What better than to go see Shakespeare? And so we got in this.
It's Broadway.
It's Broadway. It was not Broadway. It was giving Victorious. The Psychowitz directed this. That's what I'm saying, because these were like peak. This was a theater kid production, and they ate the shit out of these roles.
They were really good, but it was terrible.
But it was so fucking bad. Like we didn't even understand.
Sorry, Tom. Tom wasn't in it.
Tom won't listen to this.
And that.
The way we not only did not understand a single point of the plot, but we didn't even get the words they were saying because it's in Old English. So it's like, thouest thy thing thy mussy thy.
Yeah. And there was some brujeria.
Thy dussy
bambussy. That was all we got.
What the fuck is brujeria either?
Brujeria is like witchcraft.
Oh.
It's like
I want to learn brujería.
So we should watch The Tempest again.
Yeah, I want to go see it again.
I'm never gonna do that ever.
No, I'd rather.
As long as I live.
I'd rather if I had 2 bullets and I was in the room with me and
The Tempest.
I would shoot myself twice, so I could never see his play again.
Did you know Shakespeare had his wife was called Anne Hathaway?
Yeah, and that's what Anne Hathaway. Did you know Anne Hathaway was a coke addict? The actress?
I've seen that TikTok. Yeah. And she went to this acting academy.
Oh my God. Whoa,
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Yeah, the one where
Wow,
Tom is studying at. Shit.
This is what has been. We are so.
This
overtired.
was a emergency.
We are so
happening right
overtired.
now.
The rest of this trip.
And we need to come clean about the term overtired, because we have been resting. It's not like
No,
we're
but
tired.
like we are, because for me, I'm not used to like exerting any form of energy throughout the day. I do a little 3-mile bike ride on the little spin bike we have at my house, and then I literally sit in my room all day. Like maybe I'll go to the grocery store, but the fact that in the past 4 days I have done more than I've done in like 5 months, and that's not even a joke. Besides this podcast, that's not even a joke. So I'm so fucking drained, but like in a great way. Like I love it. But like we are getting, like I woke up in the same position I fell asleep last night. Like we sleep like rocks.
Yeah.
Like a rock.
It's New York, baby. Where you want?
It's New York.
It's Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn.
We're staying right next to Camila Cabello.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. She lives right in front of us. She just got a new condo.
You know, that's what I'm fucking saying about New York, is that it's so fucking beautiful here.
We saw Pete Davidson.
We saw Pete Davidson twice, and we saw a lot of people. We saw
Oprah.
Saoirse Ronan. Saoirse Ronan on the street. Miss Lady Bird herself is fucking amazing.
And I said, "What's up, little woman?"
No, you didn't.
And she was like, "Oh,
No.
you saw the movie. Thank you." No one did. And I was like, I'm cultured.
Hugo said it was Saoirse Ronan, and the way I fully believed him, because I like asked him 5 times, like, are you sure? And I like went around to like go walk and follow her and stalk her into her home,
and I kept going with that. I was like, no, it really was her. You're so gullible. Like we were like a whole,
because she lives here, I believe.
She probably does.
Everybody lives
we
here.
met Lizzie McAlpine.
No one knows who that is, so that's fine. But
That's not true. She has like 2 million Spotify listeners.
that's not a lot.
That is a lot. She's been on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, but 2 million, like what are the odds one of those people are listening to us?
7%.
Okay. And to that I say, mark
my words, this is not okay, so we're going to jump into the next subject.
Okay, the next subject is last night, which is, it was the most... Last night is...
I saw you.
See, you just know songs I don't know.
Yeah, I'm making this song.
Well, it's not good.
It's this song by Michael Jackson. And this was our engagement dinner.
Yes, our engagement dinner last night it was so good, and it was so okay. Anyways,
so we had the dinner of a lifetime.
It was at this place called the Musket Room, and Hugo and I, we are very cultured individuals, and especially in the culinary world, mostly, and we
mostly.
My voice
in
cracked.
The culinary musthy.
The colonosy.
Okay, we need to go. We need to keep going.
So we had they
the
have
best
so
culinary.
Shut the fuck up. I've always wanted to do like a tasting menu where they bring out the little courses, and they're like beautiful in every aspect, visually, taste wise, obviously. And we found this place called the Musket Room, where it was a beautiful dining experience, and they had a vegan tasting menu, and we were like, oh shit,
we have a taste for things that may not be like very affordable. And is it healthy?
No, but see, in our minds,
you're in New York.
Yeah. So, with the only other person in your life that will probably appreciate this dinner as much as the other person.
Because we are a little too obsessed with like
Culinary.
Not too obsessed. It's
We're
cool.
very obsessed.
It's cool. But we do obsess about like
We
specific
do.
ingredients.
We
and,
appreciate.
Oh, this is in season, so I'm gonna make this and this and this, and we do.
I think we just have like an appreciation
for food,
especially
and,
like what
and
the
what
earth
like
gives
the
us.
earth's
Like,
must see births. It's so true.
I want to. What the? Okay, and Okay, wait. Our Airbnb host is coming back, and we're legally not allowed to be filming in here.
Fuck.
Shut
That's
the
true.
fuck up. We literally rearranged her entire house so this painting could be behind us. It's a painting of
A cock giving
yeah,
birth to a man.
shitting out a man, and the man is singing and playing guitar, and the cock is playing piano.
The piano.
That's really
So
cool.
this,
So that's
of course,
art.
this had to
That's
be
art
our
that we
Airbnb.
appreciate. Yeah, it was meant to be when I walked in here. But anyways, so
There were how many dishes?
it was, I think, like 7 courses, including dessert. And we said it was my birthday. Although I wish like going into it when I was making the reservations at home, I knew Hugo was going to propose to me, because I would have been like, oh, this is an engagement dinner or an anniversary or whatever, because I had options to choose from. But I chose it was my birthday, which it technically is because it's in like a week. But same thing. But these courses, so it started out with a tiny little tart, like a not a tart. It was like a pie, like a tiny like flaky pie crust, like one bite thing with a pistachio cream
And like
a fig,
a little bit of a fig.
and it was served on a little wooden like mallet something.
And when we tasted it, that thing, like it was a symphony in my mouth.
It was.
I felt like
It was like
Ratatouille,
this,
and I was
yes,
like,
I was
I can decode all these flavors, and
no, but that's
dare I say,
that's
they're
the
melting
flavors
on
are melting
on my tongue. And it was incredible.
That was the thing about how we were the right people to go together, because we were both like, okay, like this flavor is like there's like that's the pistachio, and this is definitely like the tartness comes from this, and the fig adds this.
Yes, and the cream is made of this, and it pairs so perfectly together.
Next course,
but actually, we need to talk about middle-aged people.
there was this table of literally middle-aged motherfuckers just screaming and laughing their asses off. Like, I have never in my life seen a more obnoxious person, and like it was a table of like 40, like 50, 55-year-old.
They were old enough to be our parents.
Oh yeah. And they were so immature. We were trying to sit here, like, enjoy the ambiance, and they were like, nah, nah. Like, I was like, literally, like, I screamed out, shut the fuck up. I was about to go over, take out their fucking dentures and shoot and punch them in their fucking faces.
Yeah, you did scream. Can you please shut up?
Like, when they stood up to leave, I gave them the dirtiest eye contact.
And that kind of worked for a minute when we were just looking at them.
Like, it was rude. Like, how are you going to go to a nice dinner and then, like, literally just fuck up the ambiance?
And you're 50. Like, act your fucking age or go home. Like, it's 10 p.m.
Yeah, no, it was 11 p.m. Like, shouldn't you be in bed? Shouldn't you be in bed?
Shouldn't thy, because they're so old.
Shouldn't thy be laying thy rest?
And I had a little
At
existential
11th hour?
crisis looking at them, because I'm like, I swear to God, if one day I have to be that age.
Yeah, just off me. Just.
So I can say it, but you can?
Well, as my aunt would say, wheel me out to the backyard, put a pillow over my head, and end it.
My milkshake brings all of us to the yard, and
So the next
course.
The next course was a homemade
Bread.
sourdough with the most sexual olive oil I've ever tasted. Like, it tasted like fresh ground grass. That's how fresh it was. And the butter, I ate the butter like just with a spoon. Like, I finished it up because there were flakes of salt in that creamy, delicious butter.
I have been having wet dreams about
Don't say that.
all of that, and
no. And then the next course was the lotus root with beets and like 3 different sauces. And then okay, wait.
I didn't even know what a lotus root was.
Neither did I. But I'm gonna. Okay, wait. And then oh my god, the artichoke, with the truffle on top, the artichoke soup. It was like this gray looking green soup, but like it was. Dare I say? I'm not going to say it because
we shouldn't say no.
No, it was a delicious substance, and I've never had fresh truffle before. Truffle,
Truffle oil and truffle. Like, what the fuck did we experience?
The way we are just in our own like world right now, and like no one understands what we're talking about.
Yeah. So we had the mushrooms.
We had the mushrooms. If there's one thing about a mushroom, if there's one thing, if I see a mushroom,
if there's a thing about a mush, is it's gonna room.
And I'm gonna eat it. What was the Portuguese term for mushroom?
Cogumelo.
Wait, what was it?
Cogumelo.
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 Melo. I love that. Cogumelo. It sounds like marshmallow, but it's mushroom. So yeah, we had that like mushroom on a bed of like cashew cream sauce. And with cacao nibs.
The cacao nibs were toasted.
Yeah,
see?
like
and
you're like, oh, do I want like this? Like
my musty perceptors, like they were not ready for like the cacao nibs because like the way that
your musty perceptor. No.
It was so fucking good.
And then the dessert, well, there was like a final like cabbage dish, which was I think our least favorite, but it was still delicious. And it was like a sourdough consommé.
What even the
It's
fuck?
a broth of something. It was sourdough.
I know what it was.
Oh, and wheat berries? What the fuck is a wheat berry? I'm a wheat. His berry.
Shut the fuck up. Like, no.
Anyways,
next one.
And then the last course was they came out and there was a little candle that I did save for a souvenir on my plate.
We did record us screaming happy birthday with the flash on.
It was so beautiful. But we were like the last ones there. It was like 11:30. They were like getting rid of us. They were like, all right. Oh, and we had divine Italian wine, white wine. Hugo doesn't even drink. Neither do I. But like I'll enjoy a glass of wine. But like this was divine.
It was good.
The way like we cheers so hard, we almost broke that glass.
I think we cheered like 3 times.
We did because we had 3 different.
Cheers to this and cheers to this.
Yeah.
And
as we should. We had a pistachio dulce de leche.
You know what?
With,
you know what the chef deserves? To get eat the fuck out.
Shut the fuck up.
Because that like the way that team of people prepared that for us, like
wait, you're
I'm
not
so
even
grateful.
talking about your dish. He had a cider ice cream with like this with like apple and gold flakes.
The gold.
Flakes,
That's all I remember. That's all I remember. I was like, oh,
like we be shit.
I'm eating gold.
Like this Airbnb, we be shitting gold in this bitch. We be shitting gold in this bitch.
We can tell that to our Airbnb host because she's gonna study
Maybe
our
she'll give us a
feces.
discount. Maybe she'll give. She's
gonna be like,
I like hate you because it's like not even funny, but I'm just so tired that it's making me laugh.
you're not tired. We
No, I
said
am.
10 hours.
I haven't even had caffeine today. It's almost 3 p.m. We just got dressed and started our day. We're going to go. Oh, after this, we're going to go to a little used bookstore like around the corner. Then
and we're
going
gonna
to
watch Lady Gaga and
Adam Driver have a sex scene.
yeah.
House of Gucci, Father to Son and House of Gucci. We're going to go see that after we edit in the coffee shop. Edit this podcast. Like, see, when I visit places, like when I travel, I like to live like a local. You know, like I hate doing
and by
like
live like a local. I mean, start your day at like 2 and go
No,
somewhere
but just, like,
and
I-
pretend that you know that place for 5 years.
fucking precisely.
And
Like, oh
then-
yeah, I'll have the matcha Joe. We did it, Joe.
and he's
No,
like,
I'll have
my
the-
name is Rachel.
Yeah. No, but like I would rather jump off of the Empire State Building than wait in line and go
Where?
to go stand on top of it and wait in line. What are you talking about? Like I hate doing tourist shit. I hate Times Square. I hate the fucking M&M world. Like why would you even want to go there? Why would you?
No. I like Times Square because they put our billboard
Okay,
there.
besides that, shout out Spotify.
Shout out.
Pay your artists more though. Oh, I have a new song out. I'm ready to
that out.
go,
Ready to
ready to go.
yeah.
It's a song called Ready to Go, available on all streaming platforms. That I'm living. Champs-Élysées. I speak French in it. I say Champs-Élysées and Montpellier. Oh, okay, wait. After, this is like serious though. Like after dinner, this is serious though compared to everything else we've ever probably said on this podcast that isn't serious really. But like last night on the way home, on that drive home in the Uber, I was just like looking out the window and you saw like lights, the Brooklyn lights of the city lights. And I was just like, I thought to myself, like, and I've said this like several times throughout the trip, and Hugo has as well. Like, I'm just so happy right now. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm content.
Yeah.
And it's like,
the first time I felt like that was when we were on our way to the Tempest on a New York taxi. With our friends Tom and Marie-Louise, and they were just screaming
because this taxi
at the driver, and the driver was kind of...
He was a cunt.
He was... that. And I was just like, I'm in New York. And I was looking out the window, and...
You were like, this is a horrible moment to say so, because you guys are like...
I said, I know there's a lot of tension in the air, but I'm so happy right now.
Like, there's something that, like...
And I love them so much. How has your life changed since you've been engaged?
Well, I am the pants in the relationship, so, like, I, like, lead the way.
The ragged pants.
My back hurts so bad because I'm not used to walking. And when I tell you, I need someone to literally take my body and snap it like a fucking twig. I need someone to snap it like what's it called? Like the glow sticks. Like when
Do you want me to throw you down the stairs?
Probably. It'll probably make me feel better. Probably.
So how has your life changed since you've been engaged?
I told you, I like feel a greater sense of responsibility because I feel like I always have to look after my fiance, like he's a fucking child, and I'm like, babe, like stop this, like this isn't even that real, like this is for the green card, and you're acting like a child, you're acting like you need me to exist.
Okay, now you need to chill, and you need to go take a lap around the corner.
You could take a lap around the corner. You haven't even left the house.
You've been saying too many lies now, and the way I've been feeling about this engagement is I cannot wait to get the divorce. And then marry someone else, get another divorce. My goal is to get 3 divorces by the time I'm 25.
No, entering our rich socialite, hot parent era.
No, parent.
Oh wait, not a parent.
I never said anything.
Yeah, no, I didn't
I'm
mean
just
parent.
daddy.
Okay.
But like, no.
No, because that's like the goal
Forever.
is to be a divorce, be on my 5th husband, divorce him, get the settlement money, live in my New York City penthouse, shop all day, repeat.
By the time you're 23.
By the time I'm 23, which is
in 2 days.
Which, if my calculations are correct,
tomorrow.
8 days.
How do you feel about aging?
I think that by the time you hit the age of 30, you are a useless piece of shit that deserves to be thrown in the garbage can.
No, I like millennials.
I'm just
kidding.
kidding.
Some millennials.
I'm just kidding. No, that was like, I don't know.
I like some millennials.
Why do you ask such deep questions? Like, what do you think about aging? Like, I don't know. It happens. I don't, like, there's nothing you could do to stop it. So, like, I'm just going to, like, live my life.
And I feel about aging, I think it's like when you age, you really need to drink from the fountain. And that's when everything happens.
You sound like my uncle with dementia. You sound like my fucking uncle with dementia.
I had emergency with your uncle with dementia. And we're having a bombussy right now.
You're having a
partussi. Emergency and bombussy are antonyms. We didn't... If there was any doubt about that, they're like the opposite ends of mussying with someone else.
Like, it's not funny. It's not. I just laugh because I'm tired.
I'll insert the clip again of you.
Of me headbanging the table at Mark's lobby. Boy, this is so weird being in person. Like,
it really is.
Like, it's like the way this entire trip could have been a podcast. Like, everything we say is fucking podcast worthy, in my opinion, because in my opinion, we're the funniest people on earth.
And the way we've been screaming, like, everywhere. And we scream the most inappropriate, disgusting, rotted. Yes, we.
No, because I don't.
Like the way you go to the bookstore and you're like, Hugo, so I read this book. And I'm like, I'm next to you. I'm right here. I can hear you.
That's what I feel like right now as you scream into my ear with every word you say.
Okay, but this is an appropriate
You're like,
place to scream.
Okay, true. It's our humble abode. We actually rearranged this entire place.
We did. We're trying to.
Not right.
In case our Airbnb person ever finds this, we're trying to make her think that this is not the same place.
Like, this is actually not your painting. It's not your bookshelf. We just, yeah. Shout out Maya. Maya he, Maya ha. Maybe.
Who is someone that does not deserve a shout out?
Addison Rae.
Addison Rae. We just watched her movie.
Oh my fucking god.
Through someone else's eyes, and it was
so bad. Like I don't even want to talk about it, but
why was there horse shit, and why were they throwing it?
That is like, because like, why is Addison Rae even?
Do you think they did that on purpose?
Why is Addison Rae even allowed to walk this earth?
No, they'll show the baddest.
But she's not.
Low-key, she is.
She's like the nicest.
The nicest?
Little shawty, the baddest. Oh, she's the goodest. My mind is not here. Want to do media recs unless you have anything else to talk about?
Let's media rec.
I know what Hugo's media rec is going to be, his first one, and this is also mine because
Vivire así es morir d'amor.
He put me on. It's the most. What is it? Nati.
It's Nati Peluso. It's
Nati
her
Peluso.
like her latest song, and it's on my 8.5-hour flight here. I didn't sleep for 1 second.
That's
and
up. I'm so
for
sorry.
7 of those hours I spent listening to this song, and the way I got to the airport and I kept listening to it.
And you've listened to it every
on my way here.
He starts every morning at 2 p.m.
It's one of the best songs
so
ever made. It
good.
Like,
What's it called?
It's my new happy song.
What's it called?
Vivir así es morir de amor.
Vivir. Oh, that means live.
Living like this is dying of love.
Oh God.
But it doesn't really translate.
That's
the same
so
way.
beautiful.
But she's a poet. She's incredible. She's it, and you need her in your life. I will also recommend Soy Pablo by Boy Pablo. It's one of my favorite EPs. It's just vibes, beginning to end. And have you not been recording?
No, I have been. I'm just getting my Spotify's.
It's straight vibes, beginning to end.
Okay, so my media rec of the week is Empire State of Mind by Alicia Keys starring Jay-Z, because I am not gonna lie, when I was walking home with my juices the other day, I was playing that song through my earbuds and I was like, I'm in a movie right now.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So that is my rec. My rec is also Ides Noires by Bernard Laville.
Good luck.
Lavillier. It's a French song. It's really good. It's from a movie that I saw in Cannes, and I've been listening to it nonstop. And also Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan, because that is one of the best songs of all time.
That is one of the best songs of all time, for sure.
Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Anyways, Timothy Chalamet, if you're watching this, definitely pull up.
And your song. Ready to go, ready to go, ready to go.
Why do you say it like that?
Forget about it.
It's called Ready to Go. Well, no, I recommend Hugo's Christmas special, and he recommends Ready to Go. I was trying to reciprocate.
And our song, the
Wish Upon a Star.
Oh, we didn't say that on the last episode. But it's still the holidays.
Y'all,
we still have a long time for the holidays.
This was so disgusting. The way, like, my brain, I've not been in the same plane as you guys watching this. Like I'm somewhere else. Like, I feel like I am high, but I'm not. I'm always like, I think it's just Hugo's vibes. Excuse me, I just burped, and it tasted like the sweet green juice we had. The flavors are melting on my tongue.
I will not take the blame for this one. I will not take the blame for this one.
I want to go. Okay. Well,
thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We love you. This is our first in-person podcast. Pretty crazy. Just to make sure you remember. Just to make sure you know.
Just.
It's real. It's real.
Yeah, we up in Brooklyn.
Now it's on a Tribeca. See you guys next. See you
We
guys
love you
next time.
so much.
You are now entering the intergalactic realm.